Hi guys and welcome back to a whole new video. I'm Elle Springrose and in today's video we're gonna do like a random generated build type of challenge. So if you could see in the beginning there was this purple square thing, and that is like a site where you can kind of randomize build, and you get kind of like the style you're gonna build in, you get like a color theme, you get how much it's gonna cost, and then you also get how many people that needs to live in this house. So it's kind of just a more fun and creative way to build, and I thought I would try it out today because I find stuff like this super duper fun, because it's like a bit more of a challenge because you need to work around it and everything, and I just think that is a lot more fun because sometimes I feel like building but I don't know what I'm gonna build, and this just is so random and you just kind of like need to get to work with the prompt, and there's so many fun prompts, and also you get like free, or you can kind of choose how many random like items or room you're gonna have, but for this build I chose like free, and you can also in the collector of this thing pick free like generated items. No yeah, you can oh gosh, what am I talking about? You can pick like what packs you have and what packs you don't, so you don't get random native things that aren't for like your packs. So it's a really great page, and I will try to link it down below if I remember, otherwise you can just go back and check out what it is. But if you didn't read in the beginning what we got a what was it for something? We got basically a purple or lavender, I think, not lavender, violet themed house that was supposed to be with 3 randomized houses rooms. So it was supposed to be a gaming room, a workshop, and also like cat stuff. So that is like the basis of what we got, and we had a budget of 99k or 99 simoleons and 99,000 simoleons, and I actually went 1 simoleon over budget, but I feel like that's fine, you guys. I feel like 1 simoleon over budget, it's okay, you know. I feel like it's fine, and I managed to get all the rooms back in the house, so like we have everything that they asked for, and we have 4 sims as well that can live, or rather 2 twin toddlers and also a family, a mom and a dad. I was first supposed to have like 1 kid and 1 teenager, or like 1 toddler and 1 kid, but the thing is I built a room and then I forgot that we were supposed to have a gaming room, so I kind of forgot about it. So then I needed to make like the child's room a gaming room instead, so then I did 2 toddlers instead. But that is basically the story about that. And as you can see, this house isn't totally violet. I didn't want it to like go overboard. I just kind of wanted it to kind of be like a guide of what I wanted the house to look like, and not be totally, you know, purple. I didn't want it to like scream purple is what I'm trying to say. I kind of wanted to have the theme in mind, but I didn't want it to scream purple, so I mostly just made the wallpaper purple. And I know it kind of looks a bit blue, or I don't know, it looks a bit gray sometimes as well, but it's actually purple because I kind of picked a color thing. You can like pick what color you want to see thing is in, and I picked purple, so this is supposed to be purple. Also the roof is supposed to be purple, and also kind of the stone is supposed to be purple, and also all the wallpapers are violet, I guess, because I didn't want to go for like dark purple. I meant more like lighter, so I guess that's violet because that was the theme. And inside all the wallpapers are also violet, so that is kind of the basis of the build. And I can't actually remember what the style of the build is called. I legit just can't remember it at all, and I don't know why, but it was, I am trying to do the style, and if you want to look back in the beginning, you can see what style it was supposed to be. For some reason I'm dumb and I can't remember it, but you know, it's not the whole word. I based it on a house that I actually found on the internet, or at least the front. I didn't base the back or like the sides because you can only see the front in the picture, but hopefully it turned out pretty similar to what it was supposed to be, even though I don't remember what it was supposed to be now. But you can check back if you wanted to. Anyways, today is actually the day I recorded this is the 14th of February, so this is Valentine's Day today, and I hope you all have had a amazing Valentine's Day when you watch this, even though you spend it maybe with family or friends, or you know, in quarantine this year because we are in a pandemic. Or if you have someone that you love, then I hope you had a great time with them as well. I actually am very much so single, and I've been that for the whole of my life. Yes. And that is kind of depressing, I will have to admit, but at the same time I'm kind of fine with it. Like I want a partner, you know, but at the same time, am I gonna seek out one? No. What am I talking about this? I don't know, but yeah, I'm fine with being single Valentine's Day. I kind of just baked some muffins today, like carrot cake muffins. Really tasty, really delicious. I love it. I love the frosting on them, and I basically has edited this video, and like, I don't know, I just lived life like I normally do. It was a weekend, so it was nice, you know. Didn't need to go to school, and I don't need to do homework until next week, so that is pretty good. Yeah, and yesterday I also had a really fun time because I went out with my family, or I went out with my nephew as well, and like that kind of family. So the whole of my family, but my oldest brother, that lives in a totally different city, like a couple miles away from us, or a couple miles, like a lot of miles away from us. We went to go sledding, or like, what is it called? I'm not entirely sure, but you know, you can use like snow racers and stuff down a hill. And if you're wondering, I'm not actually like from any English speaking country, and that is why I'm not sure what it's called, because I never used that word before. But we like snow racers and stuff, you know what I mean. We went down the hills with them, and it was a lot of fun, and I had so much fun with my nephew as well, because he's really just so cute. He's such a like cute child, and I used to love my family, and when we also like grilled some hot dogs, and it was just such a cozy day. And I really appreciate having like moments like that with my family, and it feels really great. And we were social distancing, so do not worry about that. We were careful. We were careful, and you know, we were taking our responsibilities. But we do not have quarantine in our. I said I was quarantining, but in our country we do not have quarantine, so we're not in quarantine right now. That doesn't mean you shouldn't be careful though. You should definitely be careful and wear your masks and all that stuff. But I feel like you can at least have a bit more fun and go on walks and stuff. I love going walks, so I do it like all the time. And I feel like it's important to spend time with family, so I feel like I'm happy we still did it. And obviously we were social distancing whilst we was doing it, so yeah. The only kind of thing, I am still home from school, because even though we're not in quarantine, I'm not allowed to go to school. So I kind of am in quarantine because I'm home all the time, and it's kind of depressing, not gonna lie, because I actually went to school because I was younger, or I don't know, it's hard to explain because our school system is so different from like the normal one, because I am like in the 2 second years of high school, but also I'm gonna start in the first year of college, but I'm still going to the same school. It's just how it kind of is, like, I don't know, it's different. But basically I went to like a younger school before, and like I guess that was kind of high school rather, to be honest. But yeah, I kind of went there, and then I didn't need to actually go stay at home. My brother though, he's in high school as well now, and no, he's not. It's so confusing. He's in high school. He's supposed to be a freshman in high school next year, I think. So he's a junior high, I guess. Then I'm trying to like translate this to other countries and be like, do you understand me? No. But he actually needed to quarantine now as well, or like be home from school. But that didn't happen to me. The last year I was like in that school thing, and so basically nothing really changed for me last year. But this year I needed to stay home, and I have done it since December, and yeah, it's been boring. I am also a very introverted person, and I obviously like I still like hanging out with people a lot, and I miss people, but the thing is I can't contact people because I'm a loser who doesn't contact people because she's scared. And that is the thing. And when I'm in school, I at least get like socialization free, but I do not get that now because I am at home, and so I really don't text that much, and it's kind of depressing. I really do miss school. Like, I miss it a lot, and even though like school is hard, it's harder when I'm not in school. I don't know, some people do like being home, but I'm not one of those people because, you know, it wasn't fun. Oh, right now we're jumping straight into the build. You might be like, what happened? But I actually finished the backyard off screen and all the like gardening and everything, landscaping. I finished that all off screen, and also I made kind of the rooms and everything off screen as well. And I'm just like really proud with how the rooms turned out, like the size and how they connect and everything. The floor planning is what it's called. I was like, I forget everything I'm talking about because I'm literally just talking with you guys for 20 minutes straight without like any cutting or anything. And that is why I'm like kind of nervous. But hopefully this is good. I'm trying to at least have some things to talk about. And yeah, but you guys, so I made floor planning like off screen because it takes me a lot of time and I'm usually really bad at it, but I feel like I did a really good job this time. So please, some applause in the comments below, because I feel like I did a really, really good job. I don't know, maybe I am, being too nice to myself, but I usually just suck at it, but this time I feel like I did a good job. So I said I'd done a good job like 100 million times now, but I feel like it turned out really good, so I am happy with that. Also, the roofing was kind of good, which like never happens to me either, because I don't know, roofing and floor planning is hard, and yeah, that's how it is. But this is anyways the hallway, and like I said, as you can see, probably all the wallpaper is kind of purple, and I went for really like light tones, like light tone woods, whites, a lot of grays, and like I don't know, because I think grays look really well with purple. So this is the hallway, and this is the living room, and I just placed down some furniture just to kind of map out things. So this is not like the furniture that will be there in the end. This is kind of like under furniture. I'm pretty like proud with how this turned out as well. But yeah, so I'm just laughing at myself. But so why can I speak properly? I'm so sorry if this turns out really weird, but I am a weird person. Anyways, I'm imagining kind of like a really young couple living here, and they obviously have a cat because we need to have cat stuff. So as you can see, we have cat stuff, so that's one of the check of things that we're supposed to have in this house. So yeah, and so I feel like it's a young couple. They just have like toddlers, and because I feel like, I don't know, just all the light colors, I feel like they're pretty creative, and like the reason why I thought it was young because they have like a whole room dedicated to like gaming, and when I did gaming, I didn't do like games like chess or anything. I made kind of like a PlayStation or an Xbox and a computer, you know what I mean? Kind of more like that vibes. And then they also have a work space area. It's not that much in it because that was the end of the build where I was kind of giving up and also had like no money left, because I almost spent like all the money on a computer. I almost spent like a tenth of the budget on like this super expensive computer, and then I realized it and I was like, I can't do that. So then I deleted it because it was way too expensive. Yeah, but this is kind of how the thing is, and I actually really love the layout of the kitchen. I think the kitchen is just so nice because the windows are out the back, so you kind of get like this whole like windows all over the wall and like a door out to the backyard. So it's really like open and like with heaps of light, and I just really think it's super pretty. So you can like sit and eat and have the kitchen there. Is so nice. And the kitchen also have a kitchen island, which is really nice in my opinion. It's just a really nice kitchen, and I really, really enjoy building it. And this is kind of the, what is it called? The gardening, the landscaping. The landscaping I am actually also really happy with. I usually don't like my landscaping either, but I feel like this turned out like really well. I'm actually proud of this build, which makes me so happy because I'm uploading it on YouTube. And if you actually want to download this build, my origin ID, I will also write it down in the description if you can't really tell what I'm saying, because maybe you can't. But my origin ID is MrStefans. I think that's how we pronounce it in Sweden. I think that's how we pronounce it in English, I mean. And basically, if I would pronounce it more in a more my language way, it's MrStefans, and that is kind of how I would pronounce it more. Anyways, the reason why my name is that is not because, my name is Elle Springrose, but my dad's name is Stefan. Stefan? I don't know how to pronounce it in an English way, but that is his name anyways. And yeah, that is why when I was really young, because I played Sims, or just The Sims 4, I haven't played anything else, I am not that old, but I have played The Sims 4 for a while, and because of that, I just kind of started my account with my dad's origin ID. I mean, I was young, like, we didn't really think about the fact that I would, I don't know, like, if we I would play it for such a long time, but yeah, that is why it's his origin ID. And I'm not sure if you can like actually change your name on the gallery. If you can, I would, to be honest, like to do that, because, well, it would be nice to not be called that, because I feel like I need to explain myself every time I'm like, oh yeah, my build is at MrStefans on the gallery, because I don't know, it feels weird because that's not my name. It's like a male name as well. It's just, I don't know, it's kind of odd, but that is where you will get this build if you for some reason would like to get it. I also have like a lot of my own Sims there and like a lot of other builds there as well. You might need to like put on custom content kind of a thing. There's no custom content in this build either. Like I was very much tempted to put custom content in this build like 100 times. Like there were so many incidents when I was like, this piece of custom content would fit so well into this build, but I was like, no custom content, because like I want you guys to be able to download it. In the future I will probably like build as well with custom content. Do I use like a lot of Max's stuff for building? I am a big fan of like using custom content as well, because there's just adds so much more fun stuff to the game, and I love building with it as well. Especially like some make really good quality like building custom content, and I just think it's really nice to use it. But anyways, you just need to put on like, I think it's in the left where you put on custom content so that you can download this build, and then when it show up, and then you can see all my Sims and all my households and all like my first really ugly Sims. And yes, yeah, because I upload a lot of stuff on my gallery, even though like when I play by myself I also upload a lot of stuff, but I'm not sure if like I have uploaded everything to like the official gallery, but it should be a lot of things. Also my Sim stuff is there, so if you kind of want a sneak peek of how I look in real life, that is me. And yeah, I do not look as great. I feel like I look much better in The Sims. It's just because my skin look flawless in The Sims, and my skin is not flawless in real life. I mean, it's not that bad. I don't have that bad skin, but like I have still bad, and I am like I get reddish, and I don't know. You know what I mean? I tried really hard, and I made so many tweaks to my Sim self, but it's just really hard. And here, as you can see, is like the toddler room, and there's for like, I love how I'm used to like jumping from my personal life to this toddler room, but here it is. And this is also kind of like the bathroom, and I made everything like super colorful. Colorful. I made everything super colorful because why can't I pronounce that word? It shouldn't be that hard. Colorful. Yeah, super colorful. And I just thought, I don't know, this family just gave me that vibe. They have like a purple house, even though it doesn't look that purple. It's still purple. And I thought adding heaps of color, just cute, and I like color a lot, so I thought it would be nice. They actually have 2 bathrooms, so I feel like that's pretty good, and they have one showering one and like one shower bathtub combination in one. So yeah, first I was gonna have one of the like bathrooms be an ensuite to kind of the parents' room, but yeah. And this was from the beginning supposed to be like the girl room, like a child room, but I, as you can see, made it into a gaming room instead. And I put like this console here, and I also have a PC. I don't know, you can probably see me buying this super expensive PC, but in a moment. But yeah, I couldn't keep that PC because I felt like, oh, if we're gonna have a gaming room, we need to have like a really nice PC, because we will be gaming. But then I was like, you know, as you can see, that PC is really expensive, so we needed to delete it later. And what was I even talking about before? I don't know. How does people do this stuff? Like, how does people go through voice-overing things? Because I've seen so many Sims YouTubers do speed builds, and I am kind of losing air sometimes. And then I get panicking. And that's why I left before, because I was panicking because I couldn't breathe. And I don't know, just not that nice to not be able to breathe, you guys, because I don't know, I lost my breath, and I don't know what I'm doing right now. I'm probably like just looking for YouTube videos to watch, because I was like watching videos, like true crime videos whilst I was watching this, which was kind of fun and interesting, but also like scary. Like, I get scared so easily. I feel like you probably would have noticed that if you have watched me play Slime Rancher on my channel. Like, if you want to check that out, please do. Yeah, I get really scared easily, and like watching true crime is scary, but like also so interesting, and also like you get so mad because people are so horrible. And yeah, I'm sorry if I've been like everywhere in this video, because I definitely feel like I've been like, oh hey, I've been going on a snow racer, and I have baked muffins, and now I don't know, I've talked about everything, but hopefully you guys like this video anyways. And if you feel like you want to watch more of this, like, I don't know what I am, a person who has no control over herself, then please don't forget to subscribe, leave a like, and if you want to say hi, please do in the comments. That would make me feel so happy if you wanted to say hi. Really, I would really appreciate it. I don't know, I haven't been able to interact with you guys much yet because I'm a pretty small channel, you know what I mean, but it would be a lot of fun if you guys would just like to say hi. Yeah. And it's just the end of the build. I'm gonna have screenshots as well in the build, so we're just gonna have screenshots with some music. And yeah, I'm really sorry again if you thought this was a weird video, but I hope you like it. And this is the workshop area where I put on in like a lot of clutter, and you can paint and you can also do like flower arrangements, I think, so it's kind of workshopy. And yeah, but we didn't have as much money. I don't know if you can see in the left right corner, but we didn't have as much money left. But yeah, that's everything I have to say for this video. I hope you liked it, and I hope you like this house. And as I said before, if you want to download it. It is on the gallery. On my username is MrStefans. I will put it down below in the comments, and also a link to the like website where you can do this yourself. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.